Alright, it's time for a comparison between those two watches that people often talk about. First contendant is the Omega Seamaster 300 meters with the coaxial movement, bought in 2010 and at a retail price that was 3,000 euros. The competition will be against the Rolex Submariner. This is the latest model with the maxi dial, which means that the Rolex enlarged the index marker, and the super case, that means that they enlarged also the watch case from the late model. Come in these boxes, Omega with the classic red leather box. Rolex have this green leather and wooden box, a bit more high-end in my book. Pretty strange to make this watch compete to each other, though the price range is more than the double. No one comparing a BMW with a Fiat. The backside you can see the Seamaster, it's cool. The bracelet is really rock steady and feels like it never could break. Diver extension enlarged the bracelet so you can use it over a diver's wetsuit, and it's also rock steady. Rolex have some more elegance to the bracelet, but it doesn't feel as steady as the Omega. Rolex use something called the glide lock. That's a really nice feature. You can enlarge or decrease the bracelet size very easy. Very useful, though the wrist size change depends if it's hot or cold outside. Always a perfect fit. Seamaster 300m has a stainless steel bezel, and it's kind of slippery and hard to set. As you can see, this is the helium escape valve and the crown with the Omega logo. You can see it, but I'm trying to show you that this is the wavy dial. It means that it has some small waves in the dial, and I think it's look really awesome. Rolex use a ceramic bezel which is a lot easier to turn around and not as slippery as the Omega. As you can see, the both are beautiful watches, but I think the Rolex has a bit more character with their ceramic bezel and the date magnifier. So, if you want to buy the Omega, you'll get a watch that feels good and looks good. It's really steady and reliable diver's watch. This one I have wear for 5 years and never served, and it's just going and going. What you don't get with Omega is recognition. If you meet 100 people, maybe 3 or 4 will say, "Hey, that's a nice watch, is that an Omega?" So if you're going to show off with it, you're going to have a hard time. But if you just want to appreciate the watch yourself, it's fine. If you buy a Rolex Submariner, then you get a bit less money on your account, but you'll get recognition. In 1 week I've got more attention for this Rolex than over 5 years with an Omega Seamaster. Omega, I've several times had to explain that it was cask certified, automatic, you could go and dive for 300 meters and so on. The Rolex always speaks for itself. The downside with Rolex is the price range, and the insurance for this watch are very high, though the watch is so popular even by pickpocket thieves and other peoples.